I got one of my friends with me. Yeah, he's got one of his fucking friends with him, man. Why are you listening to me and you're not listening to Primal Scream with Nick Graystone, man? What the fuck are you wasting your time for? Why would you listen to Silent Bill when you could be listening to Primal Scream? Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Primal Scream, kids. Stick it in your fucking ear right now.
That's right, kids. You have to listen to Silent Bill sometimes. You know what? If shit doesn't go any further than this, Kevin fucking Smith did a plug for this show. And you know what? That's pretty fucking cool, man. I gotta say that. What's up, kitties? Nick Graystone back into his house for another episode of Primal Scream and Shout and Rip that motherfucker down. All right, this is not only do I have one special guest or two special guests, I have thrice special guests. That's right. I got the ladies from Crimson Culture Tattoo, and it's going to be a fun episode. Notice the time. We are running on a late schedule tonight, and that's because we were having sushi and doing all the things that we shouldn't have been doing before the show.
Uh-oh. And
people had to piss.
I had to pee. I might have to pee again.
Alan had to pee, so everyone was held up. But before we get all into that, I do have to give a shout out to somebody. My good buddy Jay, I just heard about this. He passed away on Monday. It's an old friend. I went to high school with him. I gotta say, we used to call him Hava. Hava was definitely a one-of-a-kind guy. We worked in collections together for many, many years, and that place totally sucked. It was the fucking worst job that I ever had. Daily, I had to try to get through the day, and the only way to do it was to laugh, act like an asshole, and prank call people on an automatic dialer, and we had fake names and shit. I used to go by Vincent Vega from Pulp Fiction. Then I changed it to Lester Burnham from American Beauty. Now, Hava's name, I forget what it was, and I'm sorry, bro, I don't remember, but I just remember us always laughing, quoting Rocky, talking about life, and I would always refer to Hava as my attorney, like the attorney in Fear and Loathing in Vegas. This guy could talk his way out of a paper bag, and he always did, and if I ever needed counsel, my attorney was always there. So my attorney, I'm going to miss you, man. You were a good friend, made me laugh a lot, and rest in peace, my good man. All right. Enough of the sappy shit, because he would not want that right now. We got to get to the fun stuff right now. Like I said, I have some cool guests from Crimson Culture Tattoo. I have Crystal Matthews. You have a little thing?
Okay.
It's Crystal Matthews. That's right. I fucked up already. We have Lake and Gangal, right?
You're so close.
So? Gangali.
Come on.
Oh, like Dominic DeCoco.
Exactly. Get it right, all right?
And we have the lovely Cheryl and Taruli.
Also Italian.
Italian, that's all right. That's good.
Right.
Awesome. So we know about Sunday sauce, and it always came with, I don't know, sauce.
Well, no, it was Sunday sauce. It had all the meats in it.
It had the
sausage,
meatballs, sausage,
meatballs.
brajol.
Depends on the pasta you have with it, honestly.
Yeah, man.
So high
Holy
on
shit.
Italian.
My brother broke up with a girl because she dissed my grandmother's sauce. That's how fucking like
I mean, that's how
sacred it
serious
was.
that kind of is, though.
I don't
Yeah.
blame him.
Dude, this girl made a face. Like, he was like, isn't it good? And she was like one of those. I swear, I looked at my brother. He gave me one of those eyes, because my brother's got the Graystone eyes.
And she never came back.
That was it.
What is she like? Prego?
Yeah, something. Ragu.
Oh, I went to
Yeah.
a friend's house one time and they put ketchup on it.
Oh, really? Like noodles and noodles and ketchup.
Noodles and ketchup.
That's like Henry Hill's fate. Like, you know, like, oof.
That was my mother's order.
Was it?
Still gives me flashbacks.
Oh my God, ketchup and noodles. I mean, I get like you could do like meatloaf, and maybe sometimes
Well, the sauce is made with ketchup sometimes.
Yeah.
But no, not your pasta sauce.
No. You got to keep that
That's
separate.
actually a sin.
It is.
It is a
sin.
I'm pretty sure it's actually like the 8th deadly sin. So careful.
I know nothing about Italian food.
What do you know about Crystal?
I know my name is Cristal, though.
Crystal.
No, this is a misconception.
Also known
this
as
is
Alan.
a misconception like people have about me. Okay, my people, Crystal. It sounds like Crystal, but my name really is Cristal.
But I don't even know about. I know you for a few years, and you've only told me about this Cristal
my
thing.
mother always told me, rest in peace, Mom. I'm okay with all that. I have an angel on my back, but when I was younger, your name is Cristal. Your name is Cristal. It's spelled Cristl. Oh my God, I can't spell Cristal.
Are you sure
It's
that's your
spelled
name?
like the champagne,
Yeah.
And then my mother never liked when anybody called me Chris. After she passed, my dad started dating a girl named Chris. I just hated being called Chris.
Yeah. No.
But she's like, it's Cristal. But it's just so, I felt, I don't know. I feel like it's so pretentious to tell people, hey, what's going on? My name's Cristal. And they're like, yeah, okay, shut up. Your name's not Cristal. My name is really Cristal.
It's Thug.
But it's Crystal.
I like
But
it.
it's Cristal. And I like that name because, like, with my artwork and everything like that, for the future, there's Da Vinci, there's a Raphael, and I hope one day people look at something like, that's a Cristal.
That's
There
sick.
you go.
I like that.
I look at things now and I say that's a Cristal.
Thank you, Cheryl.
I got a couple
I
of
know.
Cristal marks on me.
Yeah,
There you go.
Cristal
Yeah.
Original.
Cristal Originals.
You have a Cristal Original.
Right on my face.
Actually,
Your
yeah.
face is kind of like mixed between Pinterest and the heart thing, like kind of like.
It's a Cristal.
No, but it's a
It's
Cristal.
on your face. You can't hear me right now. I'm a Cristal.
Better.
Is that better?
You can pull it.
Did you hear everything before that I said?
Well, you were just like, doing the gangster thing. You were leaning
My
back.
name's Cristal. It's spelled that
It's like,
way.
yo, motherfucker,
Period. At the
Cristal,
end.
yo.
That's it. But it's Crystal. It's fine. But the real story
Hey, at
is
least
spelled
you
the
can
name.
find keychains. Do you know how hard it is for me to find a keychain for Lakin?
Non-existent.
Oh.
I would never think.
So tell me how your life is so hard with Crystal instead of Cristal. I can't even find Lincoln anywhere.
I like
and that's not
Lincoln.
even my name.
We found that out before. Ira
true,
almost
I
found
hear.
out the hard way with that.
Yeah.
Don't do the Lincoln word. No, that's not the right. That's
Cheryl,
not
you
the
find
way.
you find a keychain or anything? Your name spelled is
All
like
the time.
the exact-
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. That
Cheryl.
my name was a very common name in that time period.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the 80s, all the babies were Cheryl, and all the different ways of spelling it.
So I can get Nick. I can get Nicholas.
Nicky boy.
Yeah,
Nicky
I could get
boy,
Crystal, but it was
everything,
Crystal, but now it's Krystal. My phone corrects me. It says Krystal. When I'm like, hello, this is Crystal.
Actually, your
Or
phone
Crystal.
corrects to Alan.
Alan. Chris Allen.
All right.
Crystallian.
Inside
Crystallian.
joke. My phone changed me to Alan, whatever.
I
but
love
moving
Alan.
on.
Yeah, actually, you're updated in my phone now as the Alan.
Oh my God, my phone drives me crazy.
It's Alan
Text messages.
from.
Text messages.
Let's see. From here you go. From The Hangover.
All right.
I love him.
That's great.
Yeah, no, it's so good. No, dude, you have to go as Alan for Halloween.
I'm good.
I want to see you put the
A
beard
gender
on.
bent
I will
Alan.
buy you the outfit.
I want to move on for this conversation. The problem is that everybody wants to
sensitive
talk through
about Alan.
text, and I'm freaking out on my phone. Like it's a tattoo or it's a group chat, a million group chats. I'm not that popular, but I'm always freaking out on my phone, and I think I accidentally made my picture into my first contact. My first contact was a guy named Alan. So that's how it
Who is
became
this
Alan.
mysterious Alan?
I don't know. A
I
guy
mean,
I
that's
know.
what I want to know.
I want to
A
know.
guy,
who-
Alan,
a
where
guy I
are you?
used to work with. I work with developmentally
somebody
disabled
that I
adults, and I
used
guess
to
I was the
know.
manager of the house. But I digress. Let's not talk about this
Why'd
anymore.
you have
Let's
to
move on. We got
ride
an
me
hour.
off?
Stop
With
making
the
fun of me.
bonus Talk about Alan over here.
Let's talk about what Lincoln's doing here.
You know what? I actually have some great news for Lincoln. What she's doing right now, though, kind of ties into this. Do you know your hat is going to be immortalized in film?
What do you mean?
I wore it the other day at the shoot for Awake in the Dark.
You should see this clip.
So I play an orderly, and his name is Silas Love. I'm like in a sanitarium type of setting, and everyone's like fucking evil. Like they have like Nurse Ratched, and they have like Nurse Ratchet's girlfriend, played by Fallon Vendetta. And they have the twins, the Plankton twins. You got Zozo's in it. She plays Rosie. And it's about this guy named Johnny that's abused inside this sanitarium. And the only good guy that's really in the sanitarium is Silas Love. Let's go, Silas. But I always get yelled at because I'm like a nice guy and I'm like surrounded by like evil people and shit. And I wanted something, I don't know, I just wanted it to look cool. And I feel like this fucking hat is like my favorite hat.
So good.
Nick's gonna make me cry.
It is. It's cool.
You know, like when I saw it at the shop when you guys were doing the Flash event, you guys got to check this out. There's a lot of Flash events that are coming up at Crimson Culture Tattoo. They do these awesome events. It's like they have tarot reading, they got sales, Lincoln's stuff that she sews. They got prints,
crochet,
drum circles coming up.
Drum circles coming up.
Yeah.
Bringing church to the shop.
We're also selling
What's
tickets
the date
for the
for that,
Mermaid
Crystal?
Parade bus, the transport back and forth.
Oh yeah,
So
they're
if
doing the
anybody's
Mermaid
interested in
Parade
that-
for Coney Island. That's right. That's coming up. The world famous
20th.
Mermaid Parade.
But everything that we do, anybody comes to the shop. Actually, Cheryl got us set up with the charity. It was the Harry Champ.
They had the food bank.
Yeah,
Long Island Cares
you
Food
guys-
Bank.
See, that's nice.
It's not just Christmas. It's not just Thanksgiving. People need food all year round. Okay, so you come to our shop, please. Bring a can, bring a box of food or something like that. Cheryl hooked us up with this. Like she got it all set up that they come and pick up the box. People are hungry all year round. 4th of July is coming. You know,
Yeah,
bring
why,
some beans.
Why do you got to wait till the holidays
Bring
for,
some
for
beans.
you to think about it? You know?
We all got cans of food.
You know?
We all got something.
Absolutely.
Box of mac and cheese. Who
Anything.
knows?
And anything goes a long way. Even if you stop at the store, pick up like a box of something.
Even pet food, you know,
Yeah.
dogs,
That's a big
cats, they
thing,
need
too.
food too.
You know, when I used to work in a supermarket, I'm pretty sure that this old woman that used to shop there used to buy like cat food and eat it.
Yeah, that was a long running thing that we all used to hear about. I don't know the truth of it, but I feel like it was true.
No,
I feel
that's
like
a cat.
She used to walk on all fours and stuff and like, you know, scurry over to the counter and throw up her, what is that stuff called? Mounds. What is it called? Mams? I forget. It has like the A in it with the paw.
Okay. I don't
Yeah.
have a cat. I don't know. I can't.
I'm lying. She didn't walk on all fours.
Oh, well, listen, there are people like that. My mom works in a school, and one of the kids
Walks on all
is fully convinced that she is a horse.
Oh God.
Like, puts cups on her hands at lunchtime and gallops around the cafeteria. Like, parents came to the school and requested to be able to put hay down in the classroom so that their child can focus in class. I was like, you guys are entertaining your child thinking she's a horse?
She identifies
So
as a
she
horse.
identifies as a horse?
Yeah.
Really?
I was like, what?
You know, she needs to come get a horseshoe tattooed on our branding.
No,
We are the
Yeah.
shop for her. I mean,
Yeah,
everyone's
absolutely.
welcome.
I was like,
Yes.
are you
Still,
guys,
there's no A
are
there.
you guys sending her
no,
to school
we're a
with
safe
carrots,
space.
apples?
Safe space
Yeah.
for all people.
Listen, that's. I was just like,
Just
no.
you know, you got to clean up after yourself. So
Please.
You
That's
definitely
the
have.
thing. Whatever you identify as, whatever, you know.
Yeah, I
this
don't
is
give a
whole-
shit. Whatever.
Listen,
you know?
Just be
however we
respectful
feel,
and we're
however you
good.
feel, it's just the vibes that you bring to the shop. If you think you're a cat, okay, cool.
Please don't gallop around.
I am
I
not
don't
one
wanna
to
watch
judge.
that.
bring your own litter box,
You know,
please.
Yeah.
I identify as a gorilla sometimes. Yes, I do. You know I'm a gorilla.
I can see that.
Oh, it's,
I
Look
identify
at
as
me- look,
cactus.
I'll show you my face, and you tell me that I don't have part gorilla. Watch this.
You don't.
You know what? I see it. You know.
I am gorilla. I know I'm from gorilla. I'm Lord of the Apes. I'm Greystoke. Like that was like, you know, it's not a bad thing. Like I love animals. Like
Listen, as long as you
monkeys.
embrace it, and
I
that's
do.
all that matters.
That's
It
fine, but-
doesn't matter what
yeah.
other people think.
Yeah,
it does.
exactly.
That's a whole thing about our shop, you know. But like, I mean, this is the thing.
It's an open.
The energy
thing.
that you bring is the energy we're gonna give back to you. Okay, like anybody can come. You identify as a cat, dog, a planet, a season, whatever.
Well,
Preferably
tattoo you.
people.
Yeah,
though.
no, we'll
Preferably
tattoo you.
people.
as long as
But
you're 18
also,
or
as
older.
long as your energy
Yeah,
is
18
okay,
or older.
you know.
So you won't say
Human
nay.
identified.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is there
Do I
like?
get it?
Let me ask you a question. Now, you guys being girls, being in the tattoo field, was there ever a time that someone walked into the shop and they said what they wanted, and you're like, nah, I can't fucking do that?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their
definitely.
Anything
niche.
off like the top of your head that you could think
I mean,
of?
negative symbols, if you know what I mean.
Those.
That's a flat out just no.
Yeah, no.
Anything just negative, and
Yeah.
and obviously there's always like names. You have to guide people about the names.
Because that's
like-
for keeps.
That's forever. Like cover-ups are expensive. They can
Yeah.
be, a little bit difficult depending on what you have to work with originally, and
I think it's the kiss of death.
it
to be
kind of
honest.
is.
It also starts the curse.
You know, like I have
Starts the
Zozo
curse.
tattooed on my knuckles. When, you know what?
But that's
This is another-
family.
They're not.
Family.
We're not.
Crystal.
Family
It's
a
is
Cristal
forever,
original.
It's a Cristal original. But I also have Ozzy. Dude, Ozzy's been in my life for so fucking long. Rest in peace, Ozzy. But like that right there, like I'm never gonna break up with him.
You
You
know?
know, like no,
And
Ozzy's
Zozo
there.
wrote that on your
And
fingers.
Zozo wrote these on my hands.
Yeah, and
you
we
know,
try to
like-
make it like Ozzy. I mean, I do have Jocelyn on me, but this is my cheat sheet. So because sometimes I forget
Cheat
to
sheet?
spell her name. So I'm like, oh, but it's tiny print, and I always warn people that tiny
That's for
print.
you.
This is what happens, with tiny print. I don't know.
Oh, now I
We-
see. I
we-
never saw you, Jossie.
It's because she's so
That's
tiny.
my cheat sheet.
Is
And
it
like in
really?
case we ever part, never. Like I can cover it up. I had a plan. No offense, baby. She's over there hanging out.
But like
But-
in your defense also, that tattoo is so small that it could be so easily changed if you ever needed to.
It's
If
as
you
small
had
as we
to.
tell people not to
Right.
get it, though.
But in,
I did the thing
in
with-
comparison,
You live, you learn.
there was a time where I saw a girl come in and get a guy's name from her armpit to her waist in
I was there.
giant
Yes.
letters.
me and
Right.
Cheryl back in the day at an Ink Alternative.
I mean, I can't question what people tattoo because I do have some questionable ones, but like that is a little like deranged.
That's like, who are you proving and what? Why?
Yeah.
Then he got
you-
her
why you put a
name,
Yeah,
on
and then
you.
he got her name
In
like
red.
an inch big and green.
and at the time
least it was
the
green.
And
person,
the whole thing was
yeah.
like, what is happening? It's like you watch the train wreck and you can't do anything about it.
Right.
It's just happening.
But you have to watch it. You gotta see where it's going, where it's gonna head.
and again, being the bystander in the room, I was just like,
Same, I was there. Yeah.
how is
Next
this
question?
happening?
what?
Guys.
Yeah, but good.
Have you ever seen somebody's tattoo on the street at a party, wherever, and you just think, what were you thinking? I can fix that for you.
Constantly.
I can't
Really?
tell you how often I hand out cards and I'm like, if you ever want to fix that, that's for me. I got you. I specialize in cover-ups.
Going on this girl getting this giant tattoo. I think the name was it was Ryan, Anthony,
or
something
Michael.
like that. From
It was
here
a
to
big,
here,
long name.
the boyfriend was paying for it. I'm not on this podcast to
free
talk about
tattoo.
anybody who did the tattoo at the time.
No,
Me-
the tattoo came out amazing.
It did. The artist was great.
It was
did a
just
great
the-
job.
the
It was really
concept
good.
behind it was
All right,
just
that's gonna be a
why.
cover up later. I don't care. It's gonna be a cover up later. You know what?
That's a big cover up.
I don't care how much money I'm gonna make. A kid, 18 years old, wants a face tattoo, comes to the shop. Like, come back to me when you're a rap artist,
How about we let
or
this
come
blood
back to me
muster?
when you have $10,000 because I know you are secure with money. I'm not tattooing your face. Like, I have,
Morals.
I might need your money right now. I might need your
But not
$200,
that
but I have limits. Like, just please think about it. I'm
Like
not gonna
when you
laugh
do
at.
a face tattoo, like you got to be ready to bring
It's a
it. You got to
commitment.
bring it.
Oh
know?
yeah, you
gotta-
brought it.
You
I
gotta
did.
understand.
You brought it.
I'm not. I'm not like a conceited person or whatever, but I feel like this fucking face tattoo, it made me another motherfucker. Like I feel like I got to the next level.
It's one of those things that when you get that, you are immediately initiated into another level.
Like my brother gave me that look, and he was just like, "Why?" And it was just like, it was cool. He kind of took on the dad role, like he saw it, and he was just like, "Nah, bro, why?" But now he likes it. My mother likes it,
Well, it becomes part of you, and
Zozo likes
you don't
it, I
know
think,
anything
too.
different.
You like the face tattoo now, Zozo? You don't?
mom called while you're in the middle of that.
She did. She's like, no, you're not.
And then he puts me on the phone. Yeah, my artist for hair. I'm like, I'm sorry, Nick's mom.
No,
I'm
you said ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm really sorry, but this is the thing. That girl had a choice. She got that tattoo. The artist that we were working with at the time, very good tattoo artist. All right, that's it. She was convinced. She's convinced. She knows. She's a grown up. That's it. All right, let's do it. You know, do I agree with it? No, but you know.
So like coming up, like
we have to give the speech. But after we give you the speech, if you still want to do it,
Listen,
yeah,
give me
and that's
your money.
and that's why you have them sign off on the thing too,
Exactly.
right?
That's exactly why we
much
need
rather
consent.
I'd much rather you get it done by me the right way than go get it done by Joe Schmo in his
True
basement.
story.
Yeah.
Oh, like those, yeah. I got tattooed once in someone's house. It was weird.
So did I.
It was weird.
That also initiates you into another
Lost
level.
Yeah. Oh, I've been tattooed all over the weird places of life. You know what? I'll never do again. I'll never get a tattoo. Well, I don't drink anymore, but I was drunk and I went in Vegas and I got a tattoo. And yeah, that was not a good one. Like, I had to change it up. I got the Japanese symbol for stone in gray. And I was like, all right, it's dead center. It could say asshole in Japanese. I don't know. But, like, they put it on me. And then I'm, like, thinking on the way home already, I was regretting it. And I was like, all right, well, I got to put it on a tombstone. And I got to turn it into some other shit. Because this is, like, a very prominent spot on my arm. Like, I feel like it's pretty big, too. Like, so, yeah, kids, don't go to Vegas. And if you go to Vegas, don't get drunk and go to like those tattoo places on the strip that are just like.
And whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So
no,
you shouldn't be
not
bringing
this.
your tattoo back home
no.
with you. You know.
Yeah,
Listen to Alan.
Alan, thank you,
Crystalline.
Yeah.
Crystallion.
Yeah.
So you guys like opening up the shop like back in the day, like now I know Cristal always says
It
like
could be Crystal. I don't.
there's like a tattoo shop like almost every like half a mile away.
man.
But back in the day, they were very rare, right? Like they're not as many.
When I first got into the industry, there was 8 shops in Suffolk County total.
Okay. Now there's probably like 8 shops in every town, right?
Oh, it's so
Pretty much.
oversaturated.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Listen, when I worked at a couple shops before I worked with Cheryl. I worked with some pretty cool people before I worked with Cheryl. But when I got to Ink Alternative, I was like, now's my time. You know, I went knocking on so many doors to be a tattoo artist, and it was hard. You know, I mean, we have nothing against. This is not a man-hating shop or anything like that.
Not at all.
You hear female owned, female this. Everyone's like, it's a lesbian shop. It's not like that, okay? It just happens to be the all-girl shop, right? Ink Alternative was the all-girl shop. After there was a few people there, but it became the all-girl shop of one of the 8 shops on Suffolk. And I was bouncing around here and there. When Cheryl was my original muse. When I had to go bring my portfolio to Cheryl, and Cheryl was like, yeah, you can work here. I was like, oh my God, it's official. I'm a tattoo artist on Long Island, you know? I was scared to death, but I was a tattoo artist on Long Island, you know?
Yeah.
You know, and it was a serious thing for me. And this is before Instagram, before Google, before Facebook, before MySpace. You have Flash. You're working till 2 a.m. People are walking. Walk-ins are so rare right now, you know? And what a privilege to be able to work with you, Cheryl. I mean, Cheryl.
I appreciate
really,
that.
Really is my original. She started out before, you know. I always say I'm not the best female tattoo artist on Long Island, but I definitely have been one of the many first.
One of the pioneers.
One of the pioneers. And if I sucked, I would quit. I don't want to hurt people.
And how long you been
You know what I
tattooing
mean?
for?
About 20 years now. 20-something. I would say 20 years. About 22 years.
And you started before her, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I started in 1999, so I'm hitting 27 now.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
99.
crazy.
I've seen a lot of changes.
And like, when did you come into the fold? Like, this is your first shop that you've worked in?
No, so I worked at a shop in Babylon Not going to name them simply because they don't deserve to get anything from me. And then I worked at a shop out in Coram. Same thing. But now that I'm here, this is my third shop. So.
Cool.
But I've been tattooing for the last, March will be 7 years. So been stabbing people quite some time, but not as long as these ladies.
All right. But that's cool. It's kind of like your own little clubhouse, this shop. Like, I get the vibe when I walk into it.
We like
it's
to
like so much
consider
fun.
it our
It's a
sanctuary.
sanctuary.
It's a home away from home.
Yeah.
You know?
You got to remember, in an industry that's predominantly male, to have an all-female shop where each female does a different genre of tattoo, you know, like all of our styles are so different. You know, like that's why you have people who come in who will ask for something and like, yeah, I'll have to turn them away, but I'll refer them to Cheryl because Cheryl does better realistic portraits than I do. She does great animal portraits. She is phenomenal, okay? Crystal is great at traditional. She packs in that color. She is great at what she does. She does solid lines and she does solid work. Everyone's got something different. We all have different niches. That's it.
I mean, Lincoln, I don't want to age. I mean, Lincoln, she fit the triangle, you know? We had some good people working with us, but she was the fairy princess that we've been waiting for. You know what I mean? And it's just
Getting
like
to my
all
Disney
these
era.
kids today with their iPads and their pin, like, all these things. I cannot keep up. I'm not used to it. I'm used to going on a light box. Somebody tells me what they got to draw. If it's not a flash piece on the wall, you know, this is what I want. I go on the light box. Okay, this, and then there's lettering. Oh, well, this, can you change this S a little bit? All right, I'll see you in a half hour. Got to go back to the light box. Now the iPad does everything. It does everything. If I, you know, and so I'm always like, Lincoln, help me figure out, you know, what to do or how to shape this. And now we have AI, and that's getting a lot of artists in trouble.
That's a lot of different feelings at once on
Yeah.
that. It's
With
good.
everything,
lot.
though.
It's
Good,
extreme.
it's
coming so
bad, it's
fast.
weird, it's awkward, it's helpful, it's all of the things at once.
This has nothing to do with tattoo, but you know what AI, ChatGPT, helped me with the other day?
What?
It helped me proofread a letter that I wrote to the son of Sam. I wrote a letter to the son of Sam in prison,
Of course you did.
and I sent it to him.
No, that's amazing.
And
Why
I
are
don't
you
know.
so cool?
That's amazing.
Thank you. 8 more times.
It's the hat.
It's that.
That's why
Yeah,
it's
wait,
so cool.
oh yeah. You like his hat?
So, I wanted to write a letter to him because it wasn't to glorify any of his crimes or ever, but I wanted to see like the human side of it because I heard recently that he didn't go to his last parole board hearing, and he said it's because prison's his home now, and he finds that helping younger inmates overcome their trials and tribulations, so he tries to counsel them. And of course, he found God and everything. So I wanted to go that route and see if he would answer me. So we'll see what happens. Maybe in a couple weeks, I'll open up the mailbox and I'll get a return to sender, or maybe I'll get that. Or maybe I'll hear a dog talking to me and commanding me to do things.
You're my neighbor.
You are my neighbor.
Stop.
You don't like that? You got my back.
Not if you're listening to dogs.
Oh.
Cheryl, I mean, I had a lot of emotions at once with this whole thing. I'm like, oh my God, iPad, AI. Cheryl is right. There's a lot of emotion that goes on with that. Things are happening really fast right now.
That's I think the hardest part of it. It is going so fast that it's hard to keep up.
You know, and
The robots are going to take over.
you know,
They already are.
Literally. They're already
Judgment
becoming
Day is
sentient.
real.
it's like, oh, work smart, not fast. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I want this cross. I don't care. You want an infinity sign? Get an infinity sign. I'm not going to knock your infinity sign. If it's important to you, it's important to me. All right? But I have people come to me and be like, oh, I went to the shop down the road, and they're like, oh, this is stupid, or they can't do it, or whatever it is, because they didn't want to do an infinity sign. It's important to you. It's important to me. Yes, I want to do some giant, extravagant thing, but I want everybody to feel important. When we move, that's when I start to use AI. You want an infinity sign, then I'm going to use AI to put the names of your parents and all those things in there, because I'm not going to sit back on my drawing board for that. That's something you can get on Pinterest or whatever. You know, so that's where it comes in. Like, okay, let's work smarter, harder. What is that? What is that term?
Work
Smarter
smarter,
than
not
harder.
harder.
Right. So it helps.
Listen,
You know.
AI definitely has shown this industry the difference between tattoo artist and a tattooist.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between the two. Big difference. Tattooists know how to follow a line, and that's that.
It's very interesting because I feel like they're never gonna. You guys like will never go away because I feel like you can't have a machine tattoo you. Obviously, you have to hold that machine, and you have to have that human behind it, guiding it and making the tattoo like human.
I mean, until they can figure out a way for the machine to stretch the skin and do the work at the same time, it's going to be a far ways off.
See,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't
The
even
human
say.
interaction, I think, is definitely an important factor at this point.
See, but I wouldn't even say that's the thing that would keep us in this industry. You know, a machine can't read the human body, and if the human body is going to twitch, or if the human body, you know, if a machine can't see if you're physically shaking. You had a client that you were tattooing his neck, and he was fine, but his whole body was going.
And then you have that whole.
Yep.
What is that? When people are put under for tattoos
Oh,
now.
that's so
Really?
dumb to me.
Yeah, people are going.
Yeah.
and
They're
their
going
whole
under
body's not-
anesthetics.
What is that?
Yeah, because they want the tattoo to be they want the
full back piece in
satisfaction
one
without the
session.
pain, which is ridiculous. I'm sorry, if you're getting a tattoo, take the pain, earn your tattoo,
You have to earn
okay?
it.
It's not even pain.
And
It's a release.
secondly, you know, like it is very important that in with this type of procedure, we need to know what's going on with your body, and we can't feel what you're feeling. You know, if your body is at its limit, you're going to know your body's at its limit. If you're using a numbing cream, if you're, you know, going under anesthetics, don't get me wrong. If you want to use numbing cream, you do you, boo-boo. But when you use those things, it affects how the body intakes the ink. It affects how you react. And plus, when your body comes back from the numbing feeling, it's not just, ow, 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 ow. It's, ow!
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't work its way. It goes into immediate
Absolutely.
terrible.
So I think that people wake up out of anesthesia, and then they're in shock. I mean, your whole body has been traumatized.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Didn't somebody die from that?
Somebody did die. Before he even got the tattoo,
Dun, dun,
they
dun.
put him under the anesthesia, and his body had a bad reaction. And he passed.
Too much.
Moral of the story: be awake for your tattoos.
Yeah.
I know when I get tattooed, I'm going through. Cheryl, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish your
I
thought.
know when I get tattooed, I'm going through something. I want that pain. I need that ink
So
therapy.
that circles
Pain
into what
therapy,
I was
baby.
just
Yeah.
going to say, is that the other reason why it can't move away from the human interaction is half of the reason why people come and get tattooed is because it is kind of therapeutic in a way. And it's better than whatever they're going through, whatever they're dealing with at the time, or just something they want to feel. So, like, I think, you know, we end up being therapists in a way to a lot of people. And, like, people, they become friends and friendly, and you learn about them. You know their whole story.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
it is a therapy session because you're talking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're telling them about your day, your whatever, why you're getting the tattoo. You know, people come and get tattoos for all different types of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
You know, happy, sad, whatever.
And
Happy,
people-
sad,
Right.
mad. I had $200, wanted to spend it. Whatever.
whatever.
It is.
Feeling
Whatever.
good
I
and
mean,
frisky.
This is my speech that people are like, hey, when they get a memorial, you know, is it gonna hurt? Is it gonna hurt? You know, and they're like really there to represent whoever they're getting a tattoo for. And I'm like, with all due respect, I'm gonna just let you know, whatever you're feeling right now, you know, it's
Substantially
gonna be
worse.
with you forever, you know. But the tattoo is not, it's temporary. This pain is gonna be a release from that, you know. So, you know, it's not gonna be as
Tattoo pain
painful as
is
what you're
definitely
feeling right now. That's
a
gonna
temporary
continue on. The
pain.
tattoo is gonna heal. Your wound is gonna take some time, you know. And then this calm comes over the face. Like, yeah, I'm like, nothing's hurting more than the way you're feeling right now. Your tattoo is going to be okay. You're not the doctor's. You're not at the dentist's office. You're at a nice, calm sanctuary. You're getting a tattoo. This is your release. This is your time. But with that said, we all know we're therapists, right? No matter what our day is like, we got to prepare for whoever's coming in the door and whatever shit they're going to lay on us, you know?
It gets heavy.
And it gets heavy, and it's okay.
I like trauma dumping.
It's fine.
It's tea.
But sometimes I had a bad day, and I trauma dump on my clients sometimes. I'm like, I can't. You got to hear what I got to say. You know?
But that's what separates the clients from the friends.
Yeah.
We make a lot of friends through
lot.
our clients too.
A lot of friends.
Yeah, a lot
You
of
know, like-
friends.
Lifelong friends.
You know, like I have friends that let me tattoo them in my apprentice days, and to this day they let me blind tattoo them.
Yeah.
It's like the greatest feeling in the world to know that somebody trusts you that much to be able to like just
Here's my
whatever
idea,
you're gonna
just
draw,
run
put it
with
on me.
Yeah. Here's my idea, just run with it.
That's
Like,
cool.
It's such a satisfying thing to know that like other people put that much trust in you. Not only
Yeah.
to put something on their body forever, but like to hear them out, to like listen to their problems, to be able to connect with them on that human level, you know?
But it's a lot to take in, you know. I tell people there's a little sign in my room. Take responsibility for the energy that you bring into the space, because yeah, it's your space for the moment, but it's also my space. We have individual rooms, Cheryl, Lincoln, and I. You know,
Mine's the
and-
best.
It's
But it's
green.
also open, so you can be a part of everything. If you want it closed,
It's
you
cool.
know, it's cool. We got a backyard, you know.
So I like when you guys pop in, like when Crystal's tattooing me, and all of a sudden, like, you know, Cheryl
face
either
pops in.
comes in from the side, or Lincoln's like doing a
little
thing
head
coming
pop to the
back.
side.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
pop in the
You
little
know-
window.
Coming in
Everyone
like,
thinks
here's
that our
leaking.
window is a mirror, and they
know.
think they're a vampire. Oh, I thought this is a mirror. I'm like, no, you're not a vampire.
I'm like, hi, here I am.
So
You know?
that's the funniest thing to me, because my whole room is green. It's like, if
Oh,
there was a
you're
mirror
the-
in my room, the mirror is going to be green,
You're the
okay?
surprise
That's just what
room.
happens. The mirrors reflect, okay? We all know that. So it's funny, because people be like going to look in it. It's like, you're looking through to a gray window. What do
Yeah,
you?
I don't
What
know.
made you think that gray window was a mirror in this green room? Like,
Yeah, I love
Is that your favorite color, green?
No.
maybe
You think if you come to the shop?
I would think so. I would think so. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's green.
Yes. Yes. It is. Yes, it is.
It's a really beautiful place, and you know, this is the thing. It's on Merrick Road. It's a big shop. It's a big space. We got a big yard.
Right down the
And-
block from All American Burger.
Yeah.
down
Oh
the
my
block.
God! Everyone comes and brings All American. It's
4212
you
Merrick Road.
We got a big. You know, it's a good space, but you know, with these times right now, there's all these little private studios and all these little things, you know, and we want to keep our big space, and our big space is doing well. We're staying afloat. We're doing well.
We got 10 years coming up,
Yeah,
I think.
10 years coming
this
up.
Is coming, I think this,
But just like every
fall.
great like artist or whatever, you reinvent yourself every couple of years. You know,
Yeah, like every great artist.
like every great artist.
Yeah, you know what next month is?
We do.
Uh-huh.
Madonna.
It's Crystal Loves Madonna month, but it's not all about Madonna. Let's talk more about
Remember that
tattoos.
time? You remember that time that you were like 1 degree or 2 degrees from Madonna on an
I was
Instagram
there.
post?
I was there. for
Cheryl
that.
was there. Cheryl actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cheryl, we need some extra money, right? Cheryl handles the funds because I can't be in control of the funds. I'm like, I'm around the shop waiting. I'm like, Cheryl, you take care of the bills. I hand you the money and do whatever you got to do, right? Cheryl's like, we got a little extra money this year. What do you want? I'm like, I want a new rug for the shop. She's like, really? That's what you want?
Like,
This year we went with the canopy.
But I
No,
had
we got the rug, too.
I had Madonna tickets, and Madonna got a little bit closer. And there was open seats, and I begged and pleaded, and Cheryl made it happen for me, man.
Because not for nothing, Madonna is bucket list. Let's be real.
Yeah. I'm not all Madonna.
Hold on. My bucket list is Dolly. I don't know about the rest
Dolly
of y'all.
Parton.
Dolly Parton. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
If I can see her in show, it's got to happen soon, man.
Yeah, she's
Gotta.
doing. You know what? You should go to Vegas because she's doing that residency over there.
Whoa. We already spoke about Vegas.
Yeah, don't get a tattoo. Just go see Madonna.
You have a bucket list person? You
Do I look like somebody who's not going to go get a tattoo?
No, yeah, you will. Don't do it. I don't know.
I just won't do it drunk.
Yes, don't do it drunk.
So now wait, question.
So,
George
We were
Michael,
all
but he's dead
saying
now.
that we were therapists. Do you think we could find a way to take insurance?
I don't
Not-
know,
I
but
mean, you should co-pays and shit.
I
Ink
have-
therapy.
I have
Ink
written
therapy.
letters and receipts for people that have gotten nipple tattoos for people that have had like
Cancer and
mastectomies.
stuff? Yeah.
She does very good. Though, yeah.
Anybody that's had like scarring and
does
stuff,
good
I've
nipple
done
work.
like portrait realistic nipples on, and life changer for them.
Heck yeah.
Maybe I should get a third nipple.
But I've given
does
them
it
We put it on your
receipts.
butt?
I don't know if they were able to claim it or not, but I at least tried. See if their insurance would have some out of network, reimbursement. I at least tried to provide that for them. So hopefully it worked.
Yeah.
She does really good. I mean, doctors usually do the procedure,
don't-
but Cheryl does really good.
don't do such a
Because she's
nice
a portrait
job.
artist, she does really good. You've done ones in the shapes of hearts, right?
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
a woman that wanted them in the shapes of hearts.
Yeah.
That's hot,
It was pretty cool.
Listen.
It was cool.
Yeah, it is.
right?
Listen.
Anyways.
Here we go. He's got the music on.
But that's a life changer. It's
Give me them hearts.
giving people confidence, that they didn't have.
No.
I'm not trying to make light of a serious situation. You guys are talking serious, and I'm getting gutter.
You're
It's
fine.
not right.
It's all right. It's all light, whatever.
It's my safety word.
That's fine.
Nipple.
Nipple. You
Yeah,
know,
so
you know what word I hate? Moist.
Moist.
I don't know.
Such
on
a
that-
gross word, man. gross
It is
word.
kind of
Gross.
vile.
Icky.
I know what you word you don't like.
I don't like the fact that you don't like the word that I don't like.
The
but
P
then,
word.
yeah, but not because he says it to me often.
What's the word?
But it goes with the
The
word
P
moist.
word.
I don't like the P word.
Penis?
No.
The other one.
I don't know. There's a lot
I'm
of
not
P words, guys.
saying it. Not that he says it to me often, but he'll be like,
the
oh,
meow
like a
meow.
cat.
The meow meow. The kitty meow meow. Okay.
I hate that word. It's disgusting. You can
Kitty
use
meow
all the
meow.
other words.
The coochie.
Willow.
Cheryl, what's your least
Willow.
favorite word?
I don't
The
think I have
willow?
one. But we do have a fish named Coochie.
Coochie.
Coochie's
That's
no
okay.
problem for me. It can
What
be
was the fish
coochie.
that I wanted to name your fish?
Oh, you want to name my because I have a beta, so you want to get me a fish named Master.
Masturbator.
Master beta. I'm like, I'm not gonna.
I'm with it.
I gotta get you one. I'm just gonna show up to the shop one day with a masturbator.
I love it.
Speaking of masturbators showing up to the shop, once in a while you get. I'm serious. Once in a while, no, seriously.
Do tell.
The people we gotta deal with sometimes. I love all
Crimson
my clients,
Culture
but
After
once in a
Dark
while,
starts now.
listen. On my card is my cell phone number. Is on Cheryl's card is her cell phone number. On Lincoln's card is her cell phone number. I don't care what time you text
Don't
me.
abuse it.
Dude, and
Don't call me.
yeah.
Don't call. That's what
The
text
middle.
only, please.
The middle of the night, I'm like, all right, whatever, it's fine. We're friends, cool. But the inappropriateness, you're inappropriate. You're
Ew.
confusing your therapist, your ink therapist, because you were in my space this close.
Very
you know?
intimate. It's a very
They
intimate
think that, like,
experience.
okay, I invited you in, and the whole, the arm thing. Everyone,
Oh,
your
fuck.
arm is out.
Yeah, the arm thing.
The arm thing. You tattooing a man
You can't
or a
help
woman.
it.
And you bump into it?
Yeah, and they, my boob ends up in their hand.
Oh.
That's my
I'm not
favorite.
gonna make it weird. Why do they gotta make
Yeah,
it weird?
don't,
Sorry,
make it, don't
mistake.
make it weird.
That's
like,
my
I've had people
favorite.
be like, yo, why'd you put your boob in my hand? I'm like, I didn't. I need to get close. Like, even when I'm a dude, I'm tattooing his stomach. I'm listen. I'm gonna
Elbows
be
end
very
up in
careful.
places.
I'm gonna be elbowing your crotch
Well,
for a little while.
first of all, you act like they don't like that. Okay?
No, I'm saying there's some people.
We
like,
do
they
try to be
like
very
it. I'm like, can you
conscious.
be kind.
No, I
we
love
don't
that
want to
shit.
just be throwing our limbs places, but like if it accidentally ends up there, like don't make it weird.
Hey,
Don't
excuse
make
me,
it weird for
Crystal.
us. Already weird for us.
You mind
Gotta
removing your
manipulate
vagina
places.
from my shoulder, please?
There's some customers, and and if you're listening to this, it means it's not probably you.
If you've made it this far,
If you made it this
If
far,
you-
it's not you.
If
Crystal,
you
do
feel
you
offended
remember-
by anything we're saying, you should be.
Crystal, do you remember that time that girl got mad at me by getting a tattoo because you were all up in my shit? She was
Yeah,
like,
because I'm tattooing Nick, and obviously I'm here, right?
Where are you?
You know, I'm here. Well, his face is there, so I'm here. You know, I'm sorry,
kissed
whatever
his head.
girl was upset. I couldn't take Nick's head off and leave the rest of his body. And what am I? If I could have, I
She was
would have
like,
put it
"On
on the
top of
wall
you,
and
what are
did
you
it like
doing?"
this.
You liked
Unfortunately,
it.
I had to be over Nick like that. You know, it's just
She's just a friend.
Don't make it weird for me, man. I'm trying to pull straight
not
lines on
weird.
your face.
It's just an intimate experience, and sometimes there's no way around it. We be as professional as we possibly
Absolutely.
can.
yeah.
Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird.
I had this one girl who came and got tattooed by me, and I was doing her forearm, and my boob ended up in her hand, right? And she like was looking everywhere but me, and I was like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" And she was like, "My hand is touching your boob," and I was like, "Oh, are you uncomfortable?" And she was like, "No, I didn't want to make you uncomfortable." I goes, "Oh, honey, I put it there. If anything, I'm harassing you."
You're right.
That makes us feel real good. We gotta
it
pull
made her
straight lines.
chuckle. She was having a good time with me, so it kind of lightened the whole mood. It was her first tattoo. She was very nervous, so
So I mean, yeah, you got to make them comfortable.
got to make them
That's all.
feel good.
And
That's
there was
all.
a time
But
we
not
had to
feel good.
break into the bathroom to get the guy out that was sitting on the floor in the dark.
That's the other
He
thing.
passed out.
no, he
No.
was just weird.
I think he took some drugs.
Oh,
You
he
know, he
did.
went to
That's what we think.
That's the other thing. It's like you come to the shop. Okay, weed is legal. I get it. You want to smoke a little weed, whatever. We don't condone. You cannot sit in the shop with a cup of alcohol. All right. Like I like to drink.
Don't put it in your
No
water
question that I
bottle.
don't drink. But would you like me to be drunk while I'm tattooing you? Don't be drunk when I tattoo you. Okay?
Doesn't it like fuck up your blood too?
Yes, it actually
Makes you bleed more,
It
right?
makes you
Real bad.
bleed more. It makes you less able to receive the ink. Like your body will actually reject
Pushes
more
it
ink.
out.
Ah.
So
And
Don't drink
same
24
thing
hours
with
prior.
taking pills too, right?
Yep.
everything?
Just keep it at home. Don't bring it. Don't do it. Come sober. It's your best chance
Yeah, really.
to feel it the least amount, like to have the best experience. Just be sober.
if anything, take some Tylenol if you're really
Yeah,
so concerned.
Tylenol. Drink your water. Eat your snack before you come.
Not a huge
Good night's
meal.
sleep.
Throw up.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
was a bad one too.
What's up, Zozo? Oh, the X-ray. Yeah, I got to show this. I want to show my beautiful daughter's skull right now.
I love
This is definitely getting framed and put up on the wall. Like, it's so morbid, but it's so beautiful. That
It is
Like,
beautiful.
I'm a co-creator of this beautiful skull.
Dad.
Zozo today went to the orthodontist, and she's getting braces, and they took all these pictures and everything, and I fell in love with the skull. Like the first time I saw my little baby's head about 11 years ago come outside for the first time, and I was like, "That's my baby. She's a woman now, and she's got a skull."
Whoa! She is not a woman yet. Hold on. She's still a baby. Do not rush that.
You're gonna
She's
be
a
a baby
woman.
till you're 35, just so you know.
Baby. Don't be doing
baby.
that. Don't be doing that.
She's a baby.
She's gonna be always my baby, even when
the
she's
baby.
30 years old,
Yep.
40 years old,
cool.
50 years
One
old.
cool. I like
100
I like cool
years
kids out there,
old.
but-
Oh man, so yeah, beautiful skull, kiddo. You
see.
got it.
Can we all look at it?
Yeah, pass it around. Right?
We love tattooing skulls. I never get sick of tattooing
Definitely be
skulls.
cool if you had a little light box, shadow box behind it. You know?
Tattoo
That's
with
a
the
good
skull.
idea.
So you got a
Yeah,
cute little
tattoo.
head.
Tattoo a
Get
skull.
her skull on the back
My
of your
skull?
skull.
There's her teeth.
On the side? Oh, yeah, pass that along, Zozo. Let's see that.
It is pretty cool.
That reminds me of like,
Ooh.
whatchamacallit, what is that? Finding Nemo when the fish smiles?
I'm a piranha. Piranhas live in the Amazon. I'm a piranha.
Piranha.
Fishy, wake up! Poor Nemo.
Can't hear you, Peach.
Isn't that cool? So yeah, Zozo's getting the braces in about a month. And I feel
good
like
dad.
it's a good time for her to get it because she'll be done 2 years, they said, and she'll be off to the races, high school,
Ooh.
and then Hollywood, all those things.
Hollywood.
I had a retainer, but then after high school, I would get my wisdom teeth.
Oh yeah, those things.
I have
Isn't that
mine are
fun?
growing in like quicker.
Yeah, they said that she has mature teeth.
Oh, so you're an overachiever. You go, kid.
Yeah, she really
Well, they
is
said it was
in every sense of the word.
I know. I'd be seeing her on stage, all the little videos you post.
Yeah, very proud, very proud. You should have seen her the other day, like on set, like a natural. And I know everyone says their kid's the best and everything,
But your kid's the best.
but my kid is the best. Really, like she just,
She's a very cool kid. She's come to some of the events,
she is.
you know.
She's aight.
Speaking of kids, It's very, very kids at the tattoo shop.
Leave them home unless they're mature.
Or unless
Unless
it's like
their
a
name is
day
over.
and I say it's
She's
okay. It
mature.
depends on the kid. You know, I have had some friends, they bring their kid. I'm like, okay, no one else is tattooing that day. We know it's some wraps, but generally, like, you can't be like breastfeeding or having a newborn baby or all the things. And I think people just don't really understand what goes on in tattoos.
Nah,
Like,
man.
you know?
Treat us the same that you would treat your doctor.
Right.
No, treat us better than your doctor because people bring their kids to their doctors.
Yeah,
that's true.
Okay, listen.
That's
If your
true,
kid
yeah.
can't hang, they shouldn't be at the tattoo shop.
Man, your kid.
If they can't hang for longer than 2 hours sitting still, don't bring them to the tattoo shop.
No.
It's not
Yeah.
appropriate.
Unless you're a good friend and we know you and you talk to us about it, but don't surprise us with your 5 kids. Like,
Yeah, because I'll be like, all right, well, we're gonna put the zoo in the backyard, and we're gonna lock up all the doors, and they'll just stay there,
Then
and
we
we'll
gotta
water them
scare
in a
the
little bit.
we gotta scare the kids. Be like, you're not allowed in here. And then, like, I don't, I mean,
No, we don't
I
want to
can scare
scare
kids.
anybody.
That's why you
Yeah.
got to put
We're
the,
not
the
in this to scare
VHS
people.
horror
Yeah.
on as soon as you walk in. So when they see that, be like, yo, if they can hang and watch this, then they're good.
Nah, man,
Yeah.
I be playing Fern Gully on that thing.
Oh, okay.
I love that movie.
I have, the Disney movies are for you, and also for my
man.
special friend.
we have, we
My
have
buddy
this
Brian
old-
brings all those in there. Our
We got-
extra employee.
We have this old like TV, like one of the old big box TVs, and we have all these VHS tapes for them, and it's such a variety. Like it'd be going from like The Goonies and Sandlot to what was the horror movie we were watching?
We're watching The Shining.
The Shining. Yes, we're
We
watching
have a
Fern
copy of
Gully.
The Ring that
Yeah.
Cheryl got for us.
No,
we
we
yet
can't
to
play
watch
that.
it.
do
You
have
can't
to
play
watch
that.
We need a Ring watching.
No, you don't play
VHS
that. What are you
movie.
doing?
We need all
No,
to sit in
no.
together.
Did you guys not learn anything from the movies? Come
Cheryl
on.
specifically got that for us. We need to have a
Oh,
night.
Nana, Zozo.
We're gonna have a watch The Ring at the shop
Nanny.
night.
Oh no, you guys can watch it. I'm not gonna.
We
do
should
that.
have a VHS night at the shop.
It starts
not
with The
The
Ring.
Ring. No.
then
No,
don't come.
The Ring. We're gonna get possessed.
Someone's gotta run
We're
the
gonna get
shop after we
possessed.
die.
We're gonna get possessed.
Someone's gotta make a copy of a copy or whatever.
Copy of a copy.
Whatever it is. We can make. Me and Cheryl will host The Ring night, and you can stay home.
Can
I'm
I
gonna
host
cry.
the VHS night?
Yeah.
Can it be the Cheryl? You gonna watch The Ring?
Yeah.
I want to
do it.
host. I want to host the Texas Chainsaw Massacre night.
Let's
You have a
go.
VHS
10 out
of
of
the
10
Texas-
in.
You do.
I do.
Remember Nick showing up to the Gilgo Beach?
Oh my god, I was
Scene
gonna
with
ask
this
about
Texas
that.
I
Chainsaw
see you on the
Massacre,
news
and
every time I watch it.
I was
It's
gonna
about
say, Nick,
that guy.
how did that feel, dude? I am so like I was so invested in the Long Island serial killer stuff.
Same.
So when I saw you on the news, I was like, yo,
Twice.
I know that guy.
It was
Like,
pretty cool.
He became a meme.
how was it to be in the state? Like, did you go like anywhere near him? Like,
No, so like I was in the overfill room when they did the when
you were
he
within a
confessed.
mile of him, bro.
A mile. I was within
know,
one
500
room.
feet, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, no. You know what? The little hair that I have on the back of my neck stood because he was so cold, and I was watching him on the TV, like just spitting whatever he was saying, and I had to go, like because day one. I've been following it or whatever.
Yeah,
now he's
they-
getting sentenced on June 17th, and I'm gonna go for that too.
So I watched the whole documentary and everything that was trying to like update everybody on everything that happened with it.
Yeah.
And they stated that apparently he pled guilty because he didn't want his family to know truly what happened. So
I feel like he's a classic narcissist, and maybe he did that, but what he's going to do is he's going to tell everyone exactly, because he has probably a great memory. He might even have he might have filmed this shit. They took out, like, a lot of terabytes. Like, I'm talking, like, an obscene amount of stuff out of that house with phones and, like, just computers and stuff. And I feel someone that sick probably had the days, set it all up, filming shit,
had to be
reliving it.
meticulous.
Yeah, very meticulous. Like it's pretty wild that he got away with it for so long, and it was just because Suffolk County dropped the ball. They let it go.
Do you think his wife really didn't know?
Look, I've dealt with narcissists before, and like I just know that when a narcissist to that extreme goes and fucks off, you don't give a shit what they're doing. So there's either three things with this woman. Either she knew and she was scared, or she just let him go fuck off and didn't care what was going on because he was
Provider.
providing her. Oh, you going on a trip? Yeah, you want to go to Iceland? No problem. Go ahead. I'll catch up with you in a week. She was out of his fucking hair or whatever. You know, you're talking about a woman who's definitely fucking mental. Like, you could see it, obviously, in the documentaries and stuff. But bring it back, she was a kid. She had a special needs child. She was abused as a kid, so she was really fucked up from like day one. So she found this hero that provided for her son, gave her a place to live, had another daughter, probably like, you know, just gave her everything that she wanted. So, you know, like
Stockholm syndrome, man.
Exactly. It's
Classic
a thing.
I only
Stockholm
watched
syndrome.
clips of the documentary, and to me,
It's sad.
mental. I mean, I don't have a different word for it. Of course, we're just bluntly. I'm just so like, I definitely. It just I feel for when she's like sleeping in the kill room.
Yeah, well, that's a little much. You're like, why are you talking like that?
Yeah, no, I know it's mental, but it's definitely she's definitely sick.
She's sick.
It doesn't know how to process. It's someone trying to process mental. Okay, yeah. I mean, whatever.
Mental,
I'm not
mental
trying-
illness is like,
I'm very,
you know, very
I'm very, I don't know,
big
politically thing. You know, but Cheryl had said when this first happened, she's like, I'm sure I bumped into that fucking guy at Uncle Giuseppe's at some point.
You
How
probably
scary
did.
is that?
7-Eleven, or
You know?
just rode the train. I rode that Babylon train line
Yeah.
hundreds of times, easily,
Long
at
Island,
all
man.
different times a day. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, my grandma lives just probably a half mile away. Like, probably
skip
drove
away.
past that house 100 million times in my life.
It's crazy.
Very
You know,
haunted.
it's the guy's next. It's a guy next door.
The guy
It's a-
next door,
it's a guy-
literally.
yeah, exactly.
And unfortunately, that's our community right here.
Yep.
You know, this
That's
is
why it's
Long
such
Island.
a big case. It went by, you know, unsolved for so long, and you know, like
14
I
years.
never thought. That's the reason I got interviewed, because I'm standing there the day he got arrested, and Kristen Thorne just went off the air, and she's sitting there on her phone, and she's reading something, and I was standing next to her, and I was just like, "Did you ever think you'd be standing in front of the suspect's house right now that got arrested?" And she was just like, "Not in a million years." And me and her had a conversation for about a half hour. And then all of a sudden, her camera guy was like, "Kristen, you got to go live in 30 seconds." So she's like, "Oh my God, can I interview you?" And I'm like, "Let's go, babe. I've been waiting for this my whole life."
Hell yeah.
So that was it. You know, by the time I got back to work, I was a meme. And honestly, that was the fuel. When I started posting videos about updates about what was going on with Gilgo and everything, I was like, shit, people really are into what I have to say. So if I'm passionate about something, I might as well start a podcast and put that as like one of the... I just didn't want to do a straight up podcast about true crime or whatever. I just want to do the shit that I'm into. And
Long Island, music,
that's it.
you know? It's a crazy island. This island is...
It is. There's a lot of shit going on.
I mean...
Yeah.
Every time you
Long
watch
Island.
these movies, it's always like it started on Long Island. Back in the beginning, it's everything's Long Island, Long Island, Long Island.
Yep.
Love, hate this place.
It's home.
It's
home. Shit home.
You know what?
It's home.
It's just like I was born here. You know, people that move here, they got all this money and they move here. I'm like, what are you doing
It's like,
here?
why?
Why are you? But they have the money.
Did you hear
I
about the
was born here, I
McMansions?
get- What's that?
They are starting. They put the kibosh on McMansions in Levittown
On the
because
what?
Levittown houses were called Levittown because they were Levitt houses. But now, if you drive through Levittown, you'll start seeing because people can't afford,
Yeah.
so they'll make a mother-daughter situations,
And
and
rent
they
out.
make these little fucking
Yeah, no, that's
mansions.
going on in my
Everywhere.
mother-in-law's neighborhood.
Yeah.
She has a Levitt house. My wife's grandmother has a Levitt house. You know, and everything around her, right, Jocelyn? It's a Levitt house, right?
So all
like,
the communities up against it because they're like, it's an
What is
invasion of
this?
privacy. People could see in my house, and they're making the value of all the other houses around it increase. So they're pissed off, and
they
they
can't
actually
afford to live there.
they actually now are banning them. So any plans that were okay in like going forward, is okay, but now people can't do that anymore, and just in Levittown. But they're going to try to make it
In
like
other
around.
towns, because I work on, not to, get
Okay.
into a time. Well, all right, I digress.
We have to,
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna put this episode to bed. I have a couple of plugs. You guys got an event coming up soon, right? A drum circle.
Drum Circle.
Drum Circle.
June 19th.
June 12th.
June
We have
12th.
7 tickets left. We're gonna try to do this every month. This is just to bring music, to bring rhythm. We got a big backyard. I have a lot of drums. A couple of my friends have a lot of drums. If you have a drum, you do not even have to have experience as a drummer. It's just to come to the shop and hang out and make some music in the backyard and see what we got. We got some artwork. We're gonna have some games. We can win some tattoos. Yada yada yada. But this is something I want to do every month. It's just Alex Gray does it at Alex Gray does it at his sanctuary. I think it's really beautiful to mix music with art. So I want to start some drum circles. My friend Vanessa's helping me out with that, and that's the first one's June 12th. So
Friday, June 12th, 7:30 to 9:30.
Yeah, we got 7 tickets left for that. Again,
$25 a person.
right, and you got to bring a can of food.
Yep.
And what's the address to the shop?
4212 Merrick Road.
4212 Merrick Road, Crimson Culture Tattoo,
Massapequa.
conveniently located near Uncle Giuseppe's and
All American
Burger, Marshall's Ice Cream.
Yeah, we work by appointment though, so you got to call the shop. We'll get back to you. If you know your artist, you go to you find your artist, text one of us. We all work second jobs, but there's always someone there at some point. If we can get a walk in, we get a walk in. But mainly we're a appointment based.
And our website is crimsonculture.com.
All right.
And if you forget all that shit, just hit me up and I'll put you in the right place and I'll put you in the right direction and get you contact with the talent that is to my left. I have some plugging to do right now. I want to give a shout out to Schmidt's Farm. They're having their first meeting and they're having 3 auditions for the upcoming season. Me and Zozo are returning. We're probably going to be dolls this time. Daddy Dolly.
That's fun.
Do you have a name, Zozo, for this? No, not yet?
Not yet.
Zozo doll?
No. Not that.
Kiddo doll?
No.
Adulto doll?
Can we not do doll?
Skull doll?
She's not a doll.
Doll face.
Doll face. Oh, I love doll face.
How about
Like that.
All right, so June 26th at 6 p.m., July 18th at 12 p.m., and August 28th at 6 p.m. Schmidt's Farm Haunt. Check it out. It's on Instagram. Don't tell him I sent you. Beery's. I'd love to thank Mr. Beery, Steve Beery. Time is a-wasting, kids. Mr. Beery's will be closing in February of 27. It's going to suck, but let's go out swinging. This weekend is going to be very cool. They have some good events going on. And let's see what's going on this weekend. Friday night is Slaves and Bulldozers. That's a Soundgarden tribute. On Saturday, Sea Monster is going to be there. And on Sunday, Mason's Children. And Aunt Jackie's Bush is making their return.
dum dum dum?
Not Aunt Jackie's bush.
Oh, yeah.
Aunt
And you know what?
Jackie's Bush.
There was a lot of rain last month, so the bush right now is growing, and it's going to be nice and thick.
Well, I hope she trims her bush.
It's going to be nice.
It's because Aunt Jackie showed her bush on this.
Yeah, for the
People
Ed
know
Gein.
about it, right?
Yeah. Aunt Jackie's Bush, we were formerly known as Death Proof. Then we went to Planet Terror. Then we went to Norman and Master Bates. Then we were the Sterno Bums. And now we're Aunt Jackie's Bush. And I think Aunt Jackie's Bush is going to stick for a little bit. Shout out to Laurie Metcalf. Thank you very much for ruining my
really.
childhood and dropping Trout on that show. I will never get that out of my head. We're going to be with Bloody Sabbath on the 13th of June for Renee's 45th birthday. It's going to be pretty awesome. On August 8th, Black Mass 2 and the newly rebranded The Scar is going to be there. The band formerly known as Demon Scar. I know Jossie doesn't like that because Demon Scar is a
I
household
like Demon
name.
Scar. I'm actually drinking Demon Scar right now.
You are, right?
This is Demon Scar water.
A Juas? I'd also like to thank Cinema Arts Center for being my sponsor as well. Pretty cool lineup that they have this weekend. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Not that song, but the movie. It's going to be on the 30th. The Christian Slater movie with the sickest soundtrack. That Concrete Blonde version of Everybody Knows.
Oh, I love Concrete Blonde.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows.
Love Concrete Blonde. It's
You know
not
that
all
song?
about Madonna.
You know that song?
It's usually
I
about
know
Madonna.
all the songs.
And then on the 31st of May is Superman 2. Come, son of Jor-El, kneel before Zod. And at 3 p.m., Midnight in Paris with live music from Yannick Perini, world-renowned jazz harmonica player. So go check that out. That's going to be pretty cool. This weekend, if you are in the New Jersey area, Island, New Jersey, to be specific, New Jersey HorrorCon is happening. Me and Zozo are going to be there. And it's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to have Peter Criss in the house, the original Catman from Kiss. Lita Ford, the guitarist from the Runaways. A Toxic Avenger reunion. 3 Leatherfaces. Friday the 13th Part 2 reunion. The kids from Stream. So many people are going to be there. It's going to be awesome. Then me and Zozo are going to Tampa, July 17th to the 19th for SharkCon. We're going to be promoting The Shark That Roared. That's the 40th anniversary of Jaws the Revenge. That's the documentary that Kevin Smith just picked up. Mike Gencarelli, the director, is going to be there, and Mario Van Peebles of the famous Van People family is going to be in the house too. July 25th and through the 26th, the Dead of Winter Worcester, Massachusetts con is going to be going on. I'm going to be there with Marcus Slabine, Mike Levy, Mark Haynes, Lydia Manson, Terry Alexander, and my friend Shannon Michelle Collins. Check that out. That's going to be on July 25th through the 26th. And last but not least, Monster Mania. Holy shit, this week they just added Geezer Butler and Bill Ward from fucking Black Sabbath. That's half of the greatest metal band of all time. The Godfathers of metal are going to be in the house. I may cry, but I'm going to hold my composure.
Do you need a tissue?
I think so. The Man of Our Nightmares is going to be there too. Mr. Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund, Heather Langenkamp, also for a Nightmare on Elm Street reunion. Jonathan Breck, who plays the Creeper in Jeepers Creepers. And my boy Alex from Clockwork Orange, Malcolm McDowell.
Oh, such a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Ultra violence. The old in-outs. All right, kids, thank you so much. This has been another great episode of Primal Scream. I'd like to thank my guests.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
Thank you
you
very
for having
much.
us.
It was
Thank you
awesome.
for
Cheryl,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
having us.
Alan,
Yeah.
love you.
Crystallion.
Crystallion.
Oh my God! Just call me Crystal. It's fine. Oh.
Kids, this was another episode of Primal Scream. I'm Nick Graystone, and you're not. Later.
Thank you for listening to Primal Scream. I'm Nick Graystone, aka The Nizza. Each week, Primal Scream is produced by Tony Walker and executive produced by Demon Scar. Always remember, nobody writes your story but you. Later.